Warrior Nuns is a compelling action drama series. With its wonderful cast and intriguing world building, the series keeps you at the edge of your seat. Its storyline, although entertaining, is replete with several twists and turns. So for those who had hard time comprehending its purposefully convoluted plot points and inconclusive ending, here I am your host, the Spoiler King, will help you with that. And before we begin, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon.
I'm sorry, can we maybe jump to the part where any of this has anything to do with me?
Eva, who was once a teen at a Catholic orphanage in Spain, is dead. In the meantime, black-clad warrior nuns enter the crypt where Eva is kept and carry their wounded leader to a table. A shiny halo is removed from a leader's back just before she dies, and that's when a showdown ensues between the warrior nuns and a group of armed men who try to kill them. As a result, a desperate attempt to hide the halo, one of the nuns implanted it in Eva's dead body. Moments after this, Eva returns from dead and is believed to be the chosen one. A subplot of the series introduces a modern technology company, Arctech, that harness energy from a rare metal known as divinium. Using this, Julian Salvius, who runs the company, intends to open a quantum portal to parallel world where eternity is a possibility. The church suspects that Julian is using old Christian artifacts to attain divinium and creates portal to hell. Ironically, even the company's logo has a devil's horn on its symbols. Julian manages to find a way to create these portals. However, she lacks the energy to keep them open for too long. When Eva asks her that she truly intends to archive out of this, Julian tells her about her sick son who is only alive because of divinium runs through his veins. But knowing that their divinium supplies is limited, Julian's intent to find a power source that can help her open up the portal and move it to a parallel world where she and her can attain eternity. While Eva tries to seek a normal life with her new boyfriend and squatter friends, Mary and Lilith trail her. Lilith's purpose is to kill her and forcefully acquire her halo as she believes she is the rightful owner, while Mary's purpose is to convince her to return to the church. Because of their conflict of interest, Mary and Lilith keep fighting along the way until they ran into a Tarrasque that tries to kill Eva. In an attempt to protect her, Lilith sacrifices her life and disappears with the Tarrasque. The nun assumes that she is dead, but she returns from hell. As time goes by, Lilith starts turning into something very evil. Nothing much about Lilith's return is revealed in the first season, but it became pretty evident that she up with no good. She might still have traces of goodness buried in deep somewhere, but there's something dark slowly growing inside her. The biggest underlying mystery of the season 1 is its very first point: who plotted the divinium attack on Shannon? Throughout the show's runtime, Mary suspects that Father Duretti simulated the attack because Shannon's dominance over the warrior nun was a threat to his chance of winning the next election. Because of this, Duretti wanted her to be replaced by Lilith as she was completely under his control. Even so, Mary is not able to prove her tall theories until she discovers there is a secret alcove in the Shannon's bedroom. Using her ability to pass the walls, Eva is able to retrieve a journal from his alcove, which reveals that there is a tomb of Angel Adriel beneath Vatican City. This tomb, which now contains his bones, has the power to control demons. But this tomb is protected by extremely thick walls that only a halo bearer can pass using her abilities. And thus, with this, Mary and other nuns conclude that Duretti only wants to gain control over the halo bearer to be able to cross the walls and acquire the power to control demons. In the final episode, the warrior nuns break into the necropolis with the intention of destroying the bones. Eva agrees to use her abilities to cross the walls and learns that her true purpose is to free the nuns from the halo that had already killed so many of them. But when she crosses the wall, she discovers that Adriel is still alive. Adriel gives Eva a vision of his past where he first met Arella, the first bearer of the halo. In flashback to Arella's time, Eva discovers that Adriel isn't an angel at all. Through the first warrior nun's eyes, she sees that Adriel emerges from the demonic portal instead of heaven. After he kills a Tarrasque monster which follows him through, the knights presumes Adriel is one of the divine descents and pledges themselves to him accordingly. All of this concludes that Ariel was never an angel, and his tales of bravery that were previously recited to nuns were all manipulated by Father Vincent. It's an Vincent plan to kill Shannon and then set the nuns on the wrong path of freeing Adriel from his tomb. In the closing moment of the series, a showdown ensues between the nuns and Adriel. He summons his own army through the demonic Worth, but before this fight reaches its conclusion, the season ends. The biggest mystery of the season remains to be Michael's side of the story. In the last episode, Julian's son Michael disappears into a portal that suddenly opens in front of the machine, referred as the Ark. Although nothing much about this is revealed, there is some subtle foreshadowing surrounding it. When Father Vincent first comes face to face with Adriel, he tells him that the machine was able to prepare as planned. The machine he refers to is probably the Ark created by Artec. Throughout the season, Michaels keeps talking about an angel that appears in his dream. He then draws out what he sees in these dreams and unknowingly creates the Ark. So the so-called angel who appeared in the Michael's dream was no one but Adriel. And he was only using him to create the portal for himself to escape into hell, the place where he rightfully belongs. Comment your theories down below, and if you like this video, press the like button, and for more such content like this, subscribe to our channel.